I've got to mention the Universalist humiliati, one of my all-time favorite influences. So I've been talking mostly about the Unitarians, but the Universalists were also having their movements towards broadening their faith and moving towards pluralism, and especially with this group of young ministers. So the humiliati, that was the term tongue-in-cheek that they called themselves, the humble ones, and many people from that time will say, at least at the start, they were not humble. They embraced what they called emergent universalism, and this is around 1945. And emergent universalism was for them a moving universalism beyond just the idea of universal salvation into the idea of a more universal religion. In one of their writings, they talked about a higher development of world religion that would understand that the universe transcends the partialisms of every religious faith, including Christianity. They came up with a new symbol for universalism, a cross within a circle, but the cross is deliberately offset. It's not in the center, and this was a way of symbolizing that this is the faith that universalism came from, but that they were leaving all of this room for what JLA would have called continuous revelation. Many Universalists would continue expanding on this idea of emergent universalism. One of the notable experiments being in 1949 when it was actually a Unitarian minister, Kenneth Patton, was called to Charles Street Meeting House and to do an experiment with that. And in it, he began bringing in all kinds of religious symbols and this idea that you could bring in wisdom from different religions and art and culture from all of these different areas. Do we look at this now and go, oh my God, kind of cringe with the appropriation? Absolutely. And it was 1949. Part of continuous revelation also means that at a certain time we didn't know what we know now. Next video, 1961, when it all comes together, quite literally.